Right, welcome back to Dewan Pundit Indonesia, English version, Jebratim, you know it. We're going to talk about Patrick Kluivert as promised. We
talk about Patrick like half
him. We
of
did
the
an intro already, so I'm just gonna go straight to the first question, Kiko. Since Mas Firzi mentioned that you haven't said anything, a thing about Shin Tae-yong and Patrick
Editors,
Kluivert.
get ready to cut this part.
What do you think about this decision about Patrick Kluivert?
Well,
His experience and everything?
I can't say much about experience. I mean, he managed the Turkey club for a bit. Turkey.
Yeah.
He coached La Masia and all its glory. What was that? And all its glory. So I can't quite quote other journalists like Firzi in my statements, but you know, on paper, you'd be surprised having somebody as Patrick Kluivert over again. Of course, as we are Indonesian football fans, we'd be a bit disappointed, a bit unsure about the decision, especially this happening in the middle of a World Cup qualification. You're so used to the system that Shin Tae-yong had, and then now having Patrick Kluivert. I mean, other things. Probably, you know, he was a striker. He maybe bring a different philosophy to the team. Used to the total football system as well. This is something that, well, we complain a lot as Indonesian football fans about our players not being as clinical up forward. So maybe he can bring that philosophy and some eagerness to score more goals to our players. But other than that, I think it's a bit confusing, but we support the federation, so I do. So
we do.
I can't speak for the others.
We all support the team.
There you
we
go.
all support the
team,
federation. Support the federation.
And the federation.
There you go. I got that out of Adi. So interesting to see. We've got I think 2.5 months to prepare. Eric Torre said that as well. This is a calculated risk. There you go in his version. So definitely it's better than making this decision in February or sometimes in March. So
this is the right timing. He said that.
If you want to change coach now into Patrick Kluivert,
timing is the one conversation that's popping up as well. Timing of the decision.
I'm saying this is better than February.
Better than February.
You got 1 month to prepare. That's not enough. So
at least there's some time.
At least there's some time to prepare and see what goes on. But I agree with the Dutch players, as we've talked about extensively in the past segment. Him being Dutch, we have our European players are dominantly Dutch players, so I think that would help in terms of communication. I think there was a lot of complaints about that in the quote Firzi said that in the past.
Take responsibility, guy. Come on.
No, just kidding. No, we see that, and the fans and us see that as well. So maybe there is a more clear communication in terms of having that tactical vision that he will try to bring into the players as well. So maybe we'll see Elkan Bagot as well coming back. Who knows? But the only thing we can do is to support. So
what's also interesting is the assistant coach names that has been popping up and also caught everyone's attention. What do you think of those names, Adi?
I think Patrick needs a lot of help, and he knows Alex Pastor. He knows Daniel Lanzat. I think Lanzat, I heard a story a long time ago, is one of the players, one of the first that has the chance to be naturalized, but he didn't pick that option. So that's interesting. I think he has a lot to prove and a lot of positive things to do to help Patrick Kluivert and Alex Pastor, considered as the professor, the brain maybe in this team of coaches that will help Kluivert, because I think Patrick Kluivert needs a lot of help because again the body of work is not that convincing. But Alex Pastor did very well for Almere City. I think they got promotion because of him in that 3 seasons. I think he was there. And Lanzat, a great player in that midfield, legend for Wigan. So I think he can provide a lot of positives in terms of trying to help the players to work better on the pitch.
Yeah, and he has that descendant. He's Indonesian descendant also. With Lanza, I think it's gonna help with him translating the ideas to the pitch, communicating the ideas to the players, because communication is gonna be key.
That's
of
key.
course,
Yeah.
that's key.
Yeah.
And with two and a half months left, Patrick cannot have a day off. He needs to work straight from day one.
But that's problematic for Patrick Kluivert as well, because he can't work even week in, week out. It's not even day in, day out with the players. Because the players are not available.
I mean, he can go to the stadiums and
that doesn't help. Because he needs that time to work, and I think that 1 week towards the match, it's not going to be ideal. So this
but
is
it's better than nothing.
interesting. If maybe they can have meetings, Zoom meeting maybe with the players playing abroad. It's not going to be very easy, and that first game is tricky. And Australia now is different with Popovich, and their approach is different as well. And they have a point to prove after that draw at the Gelora Bung Karno. So this is going to be a difficult start for Kluivert, and I don't know whether he's going to change the shape, the formation.
Yeah, that's one of the questions, because one or two people said to me that he plays with a back four and not a back three. But I hope that when he sees the squad, he analyzes the squad, he analyzes the strengths of our squad. Maybe he's gonna still stick to the 3-back system, but we know that going forward is a problem with our team, with him like scoring 40 goals for the national team, for the Dutch national team. He held the record as top scorer of the Dutch national team for 10 years between 2003 and 2013, and he's the top scorer at the Euro 2000s. He's got that pedigree, and also he's a Champions League winner at just 18 years
for Ajax.
Ajax. At this rate, at least we got an improvement from Shin, because we previously as an Asian Champions
playing career
winner as a playing career, and then European Champions League winner. Although Shin won the ACL, so he got that interview with Fabrizio where he said that he's gonna. He knows the passion in Indonesia. He said that it is a privilege for him. It's an honor to work in Indonesia. That's gonna be very interesting. Has he checked his Instagram yet in the comment section yet?
Certainly
I hope he's make it
Let's close the comments.
Yeah, just close the comment section.
Why not just close social media?
Close social media. Do Adiani. Do the Adiani way.
Just WhatsApp stories.
Just do WhatsApp stories.
Like a 75-year-old grandma.
As much as
I want to write stories for my nephew.
Indonesian fans are. No, but I think he didn't get the best greetings from Indonesian fans so far. We're seeing hashtag Kluivert out already.
Kluivert out is already trending.
I think we have one of the most passionate fans, and in terms of that, we haven't seen result yet, and it's already Kluivert out. So I think he needs time to prove that. He's going to micromanage a lot with the players, even one-to-one Zoom sessions, like you mentioned. Let's see.
But I don't think that's fair, though. I mean, we haven't even seen anything yet from him. We haven't even heard anything from him. Yet the hashtag Kluivert
maybe
out
the expectation from the supporters. Because going from Shin Tae-yong, as I stated before, after Shin Tae-yong, maybe we could go to a bracket of elite managers, even the likes of Roger Schmidt, maybe Adi Terzic, Gio van Bronckhorst,
Louis van Gaal was
Van Gaal.
Erik ten Hag was finally up there.
Kluivert is a disciple of Van Gaal, so I think he has that experience working with Van Gaal alongside him for a long time. The Brazilian World Cup as well as the assistant. Even when Holland played here, he was the assistant for Van Gaal, right?
Patrick?
Yeah.
But I thought Louis
2013-14, his tenure as assistant manager. Do you think that Van Gaal has a hand in picking Kluivert's name for Indonesia?
I think so. Yeah. And I think they are in constant communication. And he needs that. He needs that help because again, this is a different beast. This is a special nation. This is a special team, a unique one. Ask Thomas Tuchel about it for England. So again, this is a hard situation for Kluivert, especially after what Shin Tae-yong did. It was unbelievable, overachieving for me in terms of the development of the side and the achievement. So it's not going to be easy. The pressure is going to be on from the first match. And let's just hope that the team reacts well to Patrick Kluivert. And he knows how to tweak stuff and push the right buttons and make Mace Hilhurst, make Idzis, Orat Mangun better for the side and creates that balance maybe in terms of attacking, scoring more goals, being a lot more fluid in that final third, and more confident with the finishing. That we can create chances. That's for sure. It's just how we finish those chances, and I think the underperformance of XG is real, and that with a coach that has that experience as an attacker, I think it will hopefully help.
Hopefully it will help.
Hopefully.
Because scoring open play goals is a problem for us, especially in the bigger tournaments, especially in round 3. With Ole Romani also coming in. He needs that figure. If he comes in and he sees one of the nation's greatest goal scorer in Patrick Kluivert doing the coaching session, maybe he can do like a Xabi Alonso in the training field kind of stuff, showing the players this is how it's done, lads. This is how you kick a ball.
Picks a pass,
head that ball, and this is how you do a one-on-one, Ragnar.
This is how you finish fouls.
This is how you finish. So maybe that.
I'm from Barcelona. I win the Champions League with Ajax so young.
Maybe that will help, and he scored that winning goal coming off the bench against Milan. That's a very great match.
But when he played for Milan, he was not the best.
With Newcastle, he was decent.
Newcastle, in Milan, there was him and Winston Bogarde maybe not playing very well. For them.
It's like the second coming of the
Ajax
three. The three Ajax players, and Reisiger. It didn't go well that time. It didn't went well that time.
But for Seedorf, he went to Sampdoria.
Ooh, Reisiger,
that's for another conversation.
That's for another conversation.
That's for our next episode.
Is Seedorf a better coach
on Sunday? On Sunday, maybe on the next English the EV version, we're gonna have a better understanding.
We're gonna have Kluivert here.
Can you make that happen? Can you help make that happen?
That press conference on Sunday will be epic. To say the least.
An eye opener.
There will be loads of questions. I alone maybe have. I drafted maybe 10 or 15 questions for him. I don't know how many I can.
The idea for you is maybe to take this set to the press conference area, and we can have a little conversation.
Because a lot
work your magic. Tell the boss.
A lot of questions, Adi. It needs to be answered. It needs to be answered openly. And Pa Eric said that PSSI is working as transparent as possible. There's nothing to hide. The decision-making process in picking him and everything behind the scenes, it needs to be, the public needs to know about it. There's need to be a transparency for it. There's need to be a responsibility for the federation to make us secure. So that's why you pick this guy because the Komisi 10, our people's representatives, I went on air with their vice chair, and he said that they're gonna call Eric to ask explanation.
Is that gonna be dangerous? Is it going to be dangerous?
No, they're going to do it.
Does it involve the...
No, government intervention. No. He said he specifically...
It's a private call.
He specifically said they're just going to have an audience for him and let Eric...
An audience? Isn't that dangerous?
To explain...
I think Eric doesn't have to explain it to you.
No, because he said
that's not going to be problematic?
It's because...
This is why I don't speak.
For keperluan orang banyak.
Okay.
Jadi, so
that's not government interference.
No, because they're not gonna ask him to do this, do that. No, they just
he's fighting for his life right now. He's fighting for his life, just answering your question.
Safe because we have experiences
Super Mario,
before.
bro.
Trying not to say the wrong thing.
Nah, it's okay. Like, nasi ramen jadi bubur.
Sounds like a coffee morning.
I
It's
hear
like a
people
coffee morning
laughing
for
more
that.
than
It's like a
more
coffee
than us.
morning,
For that
more like
session.
because the people's representatives are on recess right now, and they don't want to disturb the appointment of the new coach. So
Okay.
they're gonna talk with Eric, I think, in 21st of January.
All right.
Look,
Okay.
if I'm an Indonesian football fan, like a couple of days ago, you hear this news and you still hope like it's not going to happen. You see the news more, it's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Just put my head down, shut up, and see what they have in the press conference. Really, because we're talking about the qualification of the World Cup, but also the development of Indonesian football itself
Yeah.
going forward. So, yeah, just stay humble about it. I guess,
At the
for
end
a
of the
bit.
day, we wanted the same thing.
Yeah.
We wanted the best for the national team. So
Yeah.
As supporters, we have to support the team.
Of course.
Yeah, no matter
100%.
who the coach, who
The
is in
Garuda.
the federation, that badge is the key. The Garuda, the Pasukan Garuda is the key. The players that we have to support, and this is the time for us to do it because matches coming thick and fast, crucial matches. In fact, and this is again a new territory for us because we're in a conversation of automatic qualification.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that puts a lot more
Exciting.
pressure.
it's exciting.
So before we close today's episode, any last statement from the man of the hour, Mas Firzi?
No.
No?
Man of the week, probably.
Sudah cukup?
Man of the week, not just the hour.
Don't forget
Man
to
of the
crop,
week.
crop Rico's statement, right?
So
Kiko?
just please watch
did I
the
say?
whole
Perfect
thing.
timing.
Oh,
Please watch
perfect
the whole
timing.
thing instead of
that's a
like
personal opinion.
instead of just
Exactly.
like
Oh, sorry.
bits
Yeah,
and
cut it
parts of it. So yeah, I think that's it for this week, Jebret team. I hope you guys enjoyed our discussion. Thank you so much, Mas Firzi, Adiani, and of course Kiko.
pleasure.
Good to
Thank
have you
you.
guys back
It was
on the
fun.
studio.
Cheers.
We'll see you guys next week. Jebret team. We'll see you guys next week, Jebret team. Bye.